us, and we got a good one this time.
Yeah, we got it. Well, it's a sad one.
I guess it's not a good one.
Today is I don't have my glasses.
It's the 8th, Mom.
It's the 8th.
The 8th of July.
Yes, it is.
We had the 4th of July.
We did. We hope you all had a great time.
We do. For those in the U.S.
Yes, for those of you celebrate. And July the 1st, I think.
I'm eating the last of my Costco.
Oh, that we had for the 4th of July. I've got to get my glasses.
It's a Costco blueberry muffin.
Costco blueberry muffins, which Kefren so generously brought
I
to
did.
the parade.
That was awful.
Oh,
There were like 4 floats.
One. There
was one float, but I'm talking like 4 different people.
Yeah. It was, and did I ever tell you that my neighbor that lives right over there that is from Centerville, that did girls camp, she said, lame, and my dear niece, who comes from Las Vegas and loves the 4th of July, brought her family. I don't know what Centerville City is doing. I'm sorry, I shouldn't complain.
Yeah,
but
shame on you, Centerville City.
It was not a decent parade.
The person that organized the parade was the one that had the police cordon off in front of the office. Like the people that sat in front of us?
Yes.
That's who did it.
How do you know that?
Because they came and started putting chairs. I'm like, how did you guys do that? And they're like, my sister-in-law did the parade this year.
Oh, interesting. Well, I'm here to tell you, they didn't, I guess they didn't want to, I heard they didn't want to spend a lot of money. And so they didn't pay for the flyby, which is ridiculous. The planes are coming from Hill Air Force Base. They're just going to fly over anyway. And so they didn't go low. Yeah. But they did go past us twice. Yeah. And they were, it was good. Yeah. It was fun.
It was.
But anyway, and then they didn't pay for we also are familiar with some people who are in the bagpipe band, and they didn't pay for them. They're $800. Did you know that?
I knew that. Dennis told me.
Oh, okay. And so they didn't pay for them.
But the only people were our high school that's in that city.
Yeah. That was a bit, and they did good. They
had an e-bike company, which we will bring back up.
The e-bike company had hundreds of e-bikes.
It was crazy.
But
and that was just advertising.
Yes.
And then,
well, they had the grand marshal of the parade, and they had the veterans.
Mom,
but there was nothing. Usually there are horses.
Yes.
And usually there are the clown floats. The clown family was there. Remember, they come because they're from that city. Yeah. Anyway, I'm telling you, it was very sad.
Okay, this is what you guys are here for. Learning about the parade.
That's right.
But what happened after the parade, Mom?
Where should I begin?
You'll have to go back a few years
to tell the story of a love that would not. Did you know that that's
no.
words to the movie Love Story?
Oh,
it's a song. Anyway, okay.
Where do we begin?
Okay. All of you are aware that Dave has trouble with his feet.
No, why would anyone be aware of that?
Oh, just because of what happened in Holland and
Did
Spain.
we say?
I think we did, didn't we?
I don't know.
I thought we did.
I don't think we did.
Well, okay. Then we'll go back. Dave has idiopathic neuropathy in his feet. In other words, it's not.
I didn't know what is idiopathic.
It's not diabetic.
Oh yeah, everybody always says, "Is he diabetic?"
Yeah.
No, he's not.
He's not. It's idiopathic. Don't know what that means. I should look it up.
Yeah.
I'm guessing, folks, that his mother probably had it really bad. But she would never tell us what was wrong with her. She did have diabetes, but she was very sedentary. And so her issues,
her feet were purple.
Yeah. But there were no sores on them.
No. But because she didn't move.
But she had
Wait, is this coming back?
Yeah, okay. Yes. So anyway. So what the issue then it comes? Okay, his mother had open sores on her legs that would not heal, And they did all kinds of things to try and...
Really?
Yeah. She had terrible varicose veins.
Yeah.
And a lot of that was because of kids and stuff. But she just... That was... Her mother had terrible varicose veins. Granzy. So, Dave doesn't have open sores on his legs, but he started to get open sores on the bottom of his feet because he is very active. Okay? He is, he likes to walk 6 miles a day at least.
At least, people.
And so about how many years ago? 5 years ago? He had a really bad open wound on his the bottom of his foot. And he started regularly going to a podiatrist, and
About the size of a 50-cent piece.
Yeah. We could not get it to clear. And so she said if I either shorten or lengthen.
I think it was lengthen.
His one
muscle.
It will clear it up. And it did.
Okay, but that was after probably a year of having it.
Yes. Oh, easily. Yeah.
He was in a cast for a while.
Yeah, and then a boot, and then a da-da-da, and a ba-ba-ba.
But the problem is that Dave is so active in the garden and his feet get wet.
And they get, really, sweaty, and because he's just, he's going all the time. So, here he is. So we're telling the story, dear.
Great, that's exciting.
So he has developed another ulcer or large opening on the bottom of his foot, and we've been treating it, and we've done. Oh, Dave!
Wow, Dave's sucking up to Debbie.
And we have treated it for a long time. I bandage it. He goes once a week to the podiatrist. Blah blah blah. Okay. And so I don't know, how long have we been doing that one, Dave? 6 months, maybe?
At least.
So.
That's Amsterdam.
Oh, yeah. And then he got another issue when he was in Spain, and we did talk about it, and it was on the side of his foot. He got a terrible infection that had nothing to do with that. So here we go. So it started getting bad, and he kept telling his podiatrist that his large toe on the left.
That's called a big toe.
Big toe on the, thank you, Kefren, on the left.
And on Dave, it's a really big toe.
Yes. He has a size 15 shoe, just for reference. So his toe on the left foot was just hurting him, and he really can't feel anything. He kept saying, it's really hurting me.
That is weird.
Yeah.
I didn't know that it hurt you, Dad.
And then he kind of started getting would get swollen a little bit, we'd say. And then more swollen, and then all of a sudden it was turning kind of black and blue.
Let's just say at the end it looked like the people on Mount Everest that have
frostbite. And so then I'm just gonna make my case. On the 3rd of July, that evening, I looked at Dave and I said, we ought to go to the ER. We ought to go to the ER. It's time. I think we need to. Oh, no. We're fine. We'll go to Instacare tomorrow, Dave said. So we got up. Dave did his.
I'm not sure I'll listen to all this.
He went on his walk in the morning before the parade.
As one does.
And then I said, can I change your dressing? He said, no, let's do it after the parade. That's fine. We go to the parade. That's great. We come home from the parade, and I said, let's change your dressing, because we were going to do a barbecue and fireworks and homemade ice cream. And I said, let me change your dressing, and I started to change his dressing, and it sort of appeared that his large big toe had blown up.
Like as if a firework
had blown up.
On the 4th of July?
On the 4th of July.
And I said, Dave.
And maybe a tendon hanging
There
out.
was maybe a tendon I thought was pus, because it was white. So I said, Dave, I'm not going to wrap it.
At least he's laughing about it, because you're about to know what really happened.
So we didn't rewrap it, and we put a sock on his foot.
Yeah.
And he said, let's go to Instacare. And so we went to Instacare, and we sat there for about an hour and a half. And then they took us back, and then they took off the sock, and it was like dripping and all the things. And the doctor then walked in and said, wow, there is nothing we can do for you. We cannot address this here at this Instacare. You need to go to the ER. Okay. We put the sock back on and we walk to the car and we drive to the emergency room in Salt Lake City. We go into the emergency room.
Not many people.
No, very quiet. This is
pre-fireworks.
Yeah, this is 2 o'clock.
Yeah, maybe 3.
Maybe 3. And so it's really quiet. And so we joke with all of the nurses, the doctors that, oh, tonight it's going to be terrible. You know, oh, you'll probably have someone come in that's blown their hand off, or, you know, I mean, we were joking and, you know, having a good time. So the doctor comes in and she tries to swab what she thinks is pus also, and it's hard and it doesn't really move. And she said, I believe that's a tendon on the outside of his foot. Okay, so she still does take a culture of that, of the stuff that's kind of dripping and off his foot, and they're like, this is not good. I need to take pictures of it and send it to the podiatrist on call. So she starts to take pictures. You know how the ER is. We had some great people. We thanked all of them for being there on the 4th of July.
Yes.
Thank you for being here for us. Great nurse, such a good nurse.
We love our nurses.
And you know, we haven't eaten anything. We'd eaten.
Oh, you had a half
of a blueberry muffin
muffin
and nothing else besides that. So it's getting to be 3 o'clock and stuff. And so he's like, you know, do you want to? Should we get you some lunch? I said, you know what? It looks like we're going to be here for a minute. And Dave's phone was running out of battery, as it did in Spain.
It did.
And so I said, I'm just going to run home.
But he was alone in Spain.
Yeah, he was alone in Spain. So I'm going to run home and get your charger. I'm going to get your iPad, all these things. So anyway.
And maybe some pajamas.
And maybe, but no, not at that time. No. So then during this time, the doctor says we need to do an MRI. We need to do an X-ray. So they're doing all these things. And I can't be with him at the MRI or anything.
Yeah.
So I run home and get his charger, get his iPad, you know, these kinds of things. And so
I'm assuming you all know where this is going.
So the doctor comes in and says, you indeed, this is 5 o'clock. You indeed have a infection in your bone and it's not good. And we need to start you on antibiotics right this minute. Mm-hmm. And so
and we didn't say, but like the last 3 weeks, Dave's been having like chills and.
Every night he has chills and feels achy. Okay? So
one could say this could have been addressed earlier.
Yes. So anyway, so then we said, he said, you need to be admitted. The podiatrist will want to do surgery on your foot tomorrow. And so we need to get these going. So we get the antibiotics going in him. We get all these things and we take him up and put him in a floor in a room. And, you know, I get him in there and we do the things. We order dinner for him.
Really? He ate?
Oh, no, I brought him a sandwich.
Oh.
I came home and made a sandwich.
I thought he didn't eat like for 24 hours.
That's correct. He didn't eat after that. So I made him a sandwich.
He ate that?
A sandwich.
Oh, that's nice.
They said he could before midnight.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and he ate something else. I brought something else or he got something else. Anyway, and so he could eat until midnight.
He's on 3 antibiotics at this point.
3 antibiotics are going into his arm, okay? 3 different ones, okay? So
something else you should know about our family is that we're allergic to everything.
Highly allergic. And we've gone through this. I was actually pregnant with Kefren. He had an issue with his leg. They had to leave the wound open because it was so infected. And so then I had to administer the IV antibiotics because he was at home after this operation. And he was extremely allergic. And that was to Cipro. So, of course, just as we're walking out of the emergency room, he says to me, because he had taken some Cipro a couple weeks ago, that's another story. I didn't know that it was Cipro. He said, oh yeah, they always say that to me in the doctor's office. So then we're walking out of the emergency room and he said, you know, I'm getting itchy.
Oh, David.
We're walking out of the emergency room. So anyway, we get up there. This is a long story. You didn't come here for this.
No, but it's a good one. It's a good story. It's a bad story, but it's a good story for you guys to listen to.
So then I, go with him. I stayed there till probably, it was about 9:45.
And if they said that he was going to lose his toe yet?
No. And so we get him situated. He has a great nurse. Things are going well. And, he's getting itchier. But then I leave about 9:45 and I drive home. So I saw all the fireworks. Remember, it's the 4th of July. And so these kids are setting off fireworks.
We set off fireworks at my house.
At Kev's house, my son.
With my brother.
Yeah, and his family. And so there you go. And so I get home, blah, blah, blah. And then...
I thought we knew by this point. Oh, no, we didn't. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, no. And so
Jason and I were just speculating.
Yes. So then the next morning at about, I'm going to say 8:15.
Yeah.
I get a call. And the podiatrist is in the room with Dave. Mm-hmm. And he has told Dave that he's going to have to amputate his big toe. And part of the ball of his foot. As you can imagine, this is a shock. This is very shocking to Dave. He is...
To someone who walks 5 miles a day.
Yeah, this is a
He hasn't missed a day in 3.5 years walking.
I can't tell you, 3.5 years, so many months and so many days. Yeah. He has not missed a day. Not rain, snow, sleet. He is gone. So this is concerning. I try to talk to the doctor because I can see that Dave feels that maybe this isn't, and this is going to happen that day.
Yeah.
So, we have a conversation. Dave is in shock a little bit. And the doctor's like, it is a bad infection. If we don't take it, it'll start to take some of the other toes.
Yeah.
So I say to Dave, I don't know what other alternative we have, dear. I'm not seeing this doctor. I've never met him in my life. He sounded very nice and very knowledgeable, as I'm sure he is. So then I rapidly get ready, and they said, he'll be probably operated, because it's just they've just got to work him in, right?
Yeah.
So we think 12:30 or so. But it doesn't happen until about 3:30, actually, or 2:30 maybe.
Yeah, maybe 2:30.
2:30 to 3:30.
I think he was out by 3:30.
Yeah. So anyway, it was very, this is concerning. I would have been concerned if someone was going to cut part of my body off.
Yes.
Okay. This is not a fun thing to do, and so that's what happened. Now we have not seen this. It's all wrapped, and it's. It feels just like his foot right now.
Yeah, I mean, it looks slightly shorter than his other foot.
Yeah, slightly shorter. We're hoping he can buy a 10 for one foot and a 15 for the other foot. Anyway, the doctor assured us that we will be able to get a prosthesis that will fit in the shoe, that will help him to feel like it's normal, a normal walking. He'll have to relearn his balance to some degree. We are going tomorrow. We will see it tomorrow.
I'm going to go.
Oh, it's going to be a hard moment. I think it is for Dave.
Oh, it's going to be bad.
So anyway, but I think that, honestly, it's not like as bad as he thought it was going to be. Okay? I think that...
we've all been through, this family's been through some rough situations.
Yeah, we've been through some rough situations, much rougher than this.
Yeah.
So this is not great. This is not
We're not
ideal.
trying to say that it's not ideal.
No, all of us would be.
We're not trying to say that it's a walk in the park.
No. It is not. But we've been through some heavy things,
yeah.
And so we're going to get through this one. And we've got to, I think this podiatrist will help Dave a little bit more than the other one.
Yeah, maybe.
And hopefully we'll be able to find some other alternatives. We're talking about biking. I'd like to get Dave, maybe see if he'd like to start biking. An e-bike with, like he could go really long distances. And I don't know, just...
So he just really thrives being outside.
He thrives being outside, and his mental health is better if he's outside, as is most of us.
Yeah.
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Let's get me in the sun.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to talk about some alternatives that maybe several days a week he could do that. Winter does come here, and so we'd have to do maybe an indoor bike or something for
like
part
a
of
Peloton.
Yeah, like a Peloton or something like that. So we're looking at different alternatives, but that's what we did.
That's what we've been doing.
Yeah. So then, of course, they don't let him go home. He then
he gets rash all over his body.
Covered all over his body. He is miserable.
They take him off all the antibiotics.
They don't think that it's really a rash. They suggest to me it's scabies. And I stood up and said, "Excuse me, but I've lived with the man for 43 years, for almost 43, and he's allergic.
Yeah.
You don't understand. So they finally listened to me and eliminated one of the one that would be most likely to be him allergic to.
Yeah.
And then that helped a little, but not a ton. So then they started giving him Benadryl.
Yeah.
And because he started getting, it was starting to get itchy up here,
Yeah.
which makes me think, I mean, we've carried EpiPens all of our life.
Yeah.
We can administer an EpiPen. I'm real good at it. Anyway, but if it's by the throat, it makes me nervous. So anyway, they finally, the doctor, I spoke to the doctor, I met him, and he said he got all of the infection. There were no more margins. He was quite sure. So then a couple of days later, they decided to just quit the antibiotics. Now, I will be interested if we go in tomorrow that he might start him on some oral antibiotics.
Yeah.
Just because with surgery, people do that.
Right.
So I don't know. We'll find that out tomorrow. But the deal is that he's feeling good. Honestly, he feels so much better because he was feeling sick every night.
Yeah.
So but
we've been joking about it.
Yeah. Oh, he does.
He has a very dry sense of humor.
Yeah, and so this is not. We'll just we'll get through it, and we'll find other things, and we'll work on this with this new podiatrist. So I'm here to tell you that when I was 4 years old, I didn't tell you this.
Tell me, Mom.
When I was 4 years old, I was admitted into the hospital in Las Vegas to have my tonsils out.
Okay.
And then my mom and my sister picked me up on the 4th of July, and we went and watched the fireworks. I have a vivid memory of this. So it was kind of funny that Dave,
this was all happening.
I was 4 years old then, and now, here I am.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, this many years later. And a side story to that is that my dad never went to 4th of July with us. And he wasn't there. And it was because he
went to war.
Yeah, he served in World War II and was close to the front.
Oh, that's sad.
And he carried a gun and he heard, the fighting and the shells and stuff. And I didn't ever understand that until he actually died.
Yeah.
And I realized that it was because it was a PTSD thing.
Yeah.
So anyway, my mom and my sister took me to the fireworks. I was in the back of the car. I had a pillow. I can remember the whole thing.
Wow, Mom.
So anyway, so that's what happened many moons ago on the 3rd of July. Not that you care. But anyway, isn't that funny?
That's funny.
Yeah, there you go. So I did stitch in the hospital.
I didn't even know that you've ever gotten your tonsils out.
Oh yeah, and that's another whole story you and I'll have to talk about. Okay, we'll talk about that later. You don't need to know that.
I'm excited.
So anyway, I stitched on American Welcome because
in the hospital?
Yes.
Oh, because you had done the thing.
Yeah, and I was going to do it at StitchCon, and all I had to do was fill in.
Yeah.
And the light wasn't that great, although I did take my 2 lights in with me. But anyway, all the while he was in surgery, I stitched on American Welcome and just filled in the water. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyway, so that's what I did while I was there.
That's cute, Mom.
So these are the stories we have to tell you. Okay, moving on to cross stitch.
Yes.
If you guys haven't gone to Instagram, at Home on the Ridge.
I think it's _ Home on the Ridge.
Oh, I don't.
Oh, home.on.the.ridge.
There you go. Okay, it's Maggie. It's our friend Maggie who sent me the beautiful cross stitch, which I need to start.
Rudolph.
Maybe I should start it in July.
You should.
All of the reindeer with
Santa.
Santa in the middle. Anyway, Maggie has stitched. Isn't it?
We're obsessed with her, and one day we will meet in person.
One day we will. I thought it was Tiny Modernist. I swear it is.
I think it is, but then she's also adding one on top, or a couple in the windows.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway, she has stitched up this house of a haunted house of monsters, but she is
No, the interior rooms are Universal Monster style, patterned by the Witchy Stitcher. Oh wow, she has a lot of followers.
But I thought
that's the interior.
Okay.
Anyway.
Anyway, you've got to go look at it.
It's so cute. She
Because-
has a highlight bubble and a reel on it.
She is so clever. Their whole family is so
They're
clever.
just so good.
And her husband is a woodworker, although I think she cut this out.
Did she?
Yeah. It shows her
You
cutting
guys,
it out.
it is so cute.
She makes a giant black house.
Haunted house.
And then this is put into the center to look
Correct.
like rooms in the haunted house. And then at the top, she's done Igor like he's in the bell tower. So she then stitched that to go at the top.
It's the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life.
She has done such a great job. You've got to go look at it.
She has a highlight bubble called Frame that shows kind of the process of it.
Yeah,
and it's her most recent reel.
And she cut it out, and then she's painted it, and then she's gotten windows to go in.
I mean, she decorates so cute. Everything about her is perfect.
She does a really, really good job.
Yes,
and
we're
it's
obsessed.
darling. Whenever she does this, I wish that she did this darling garland pumpkin thing over her,
like an arch. Basically.
Like an arch made out of, they carved the pumpkins. I think her sons and her husband helped her.
Yeah, that was incredible.
And they put lights in them. She has done a fabulous job. I went nuts over that last year.
We go nuts over anything she does.
So she is very talented. You need to go watch her. And you probably already are friends with her. But anyway, she has done a great job. You've got to go. We wanted to talk to you about that.
Correct.
Okay? All right. I wanted you to know that I got, this is this month's
I haven't seen it yet.
Teresa Kogut. Yes. So this is, let's start with tier 2.
I've been weeding everyone just so we're all clear.
Oh,
on how fabulous I'm looking.
Where did it go? Here it is. I've got it underneath here. Okay, this is tier 2. This is for all the tiers. I thought he was kind of cute.
Oh, that is really cute.
Naughty or nice.
Love it.
Okay, and then I particularly, she kind of talks about liking this one too. This is for tier 3 and 4. This is Gathering Holly. I love that for some reason.
Oh, it is really cute.
Isn't it cute? I thought it was really cute. And then this is for tier 4. This is Santa with Anne and Ted. So it's a teddy bear and it's
why can't I think?
Why can't I think of it? I said it to you the other day.
Can't think of what the doll's called.
And I don't know.
It's okay. We just got it so amputated.
These are her 2 coloring book
Oh, they're
pages.
cute.
Okay, both of them.
Both of them are very
Both
cute.
of them could be easily done in
as a rug.
Punch needle. Stop that. I was going to bring down the one that I finished, but anyway.
They're cute, Mom.
Okay, so I wanted to show you those pages.
Thank you, Teresa. You are
She's amazing, you guys.
She never sleeps.
Okay, so that is her Patreon. If you would like to subscribe to that, you can go to her webpage and go on, or maybe you just, you'd have to go to her.
Patreon.
Yeah, her Patreon. And subscribe if you'd like to. And she does something every month. She's also doing the Sal. And I did not stitch on, I stitched a little bit, but not enough to show you. She's doing the Sal for 2 years for those who are in Patreon. Yeah. So there you go. There's that. Now, I wanted to unbox for you the stitch along that I am doing with the Historical Sampler Company.
Oh, Debbie.
The Happy Halloween stitch along.
It's so cute.
Okay, and this box was darling.
I mean, can you even?
It came in this box.
It's all about packaging, people.
It is, I'm telling you.
Even the tissue paper inside.
Oh, let me put this down. I've got everything all, but look at this. It had this darling tissue paper over
my
it.
heck, Mom.
Is that cute?
Where did it come from? England?
Yes. And so this.
They know what they're doing over there.
This.
Oh my heck! Did you see Kate at the wedding in Jordan?
No. Oh yes. Last year.
Last year?
Yeah, last summer.
It just popped up on my thing.
Oh, that dress. That was the most beautiful
Stunning.
dress. Anyway,
okay.
This is they're gonna send us the thing each I think
what is it, Mom?
Every 2 weeks, I want to say, because we get the next one the end of July.
Here's the information.
Okay, and I have messed this up, but here is all of the flosses. Okay,
look how cute it is.
You get all the floss.
All cute.
Okay, and we know what it is, DMC. So if I needed more, I could get it.
Okay.
And then look at these darling cookies.
Stop.
Is that so cute?
And that's cute.
This goes with the floss, and it's a sparkly.
Oh my gosh, love.
So there's that. These are the darling scissors that came with it. Look at those.
We love a good European cookie.
That's right. Look at that.
Look at those pumpkin scissors.
Okay. It came with the
fabric.
I'll show you that in a minute. This is the needle minder.
Oh my heck, it's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Isn't it cute?
Yeah.
And then these are darling floss drops. Look at those, Ken. They're wooden
Oh
bats,
my gosh, Mom.
pumpkins, and a
Spider.
spider. Okay, so that came
And
with it.
several needles, is that what this is?
This is the needle right here.
Okay.
Yep. And it came with this bag.
Oh my heck.
Okay.
Mom.
And then the sale started today.
Yeah.
So I got my first installment, which I won't show you.
You
but
kicked it off.
I printed it off, and I have the first corner done.
Where the ghost goes, right? Or no, pumpkins.
No, pumpkins will go there.
Okay.
Pumpkins will go in that box.
Mom, you've outdone yourself.
Isn't it cute?
Yeah.
You can get Ada or linen, and I chose to have, it's a 32 count linen. I am using 2 threads. Linen is a little bit more open, and so I'm using linen, and I do not know what this fabric, it's just a linen fabric.
Thank you.
And I looked to see if it had a name, but it doesn't show a name. Let's double check.
Look.
You look. Anyway, that's how far I've gotten. I'm quite excited about it.
It is. It's Camp Vintage Linen from Zweigart.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So I am thrilled. Oh, and this hoop. Look at that hoop.
Look at that hoop, Mom. Have you ever seen anything so
It's
amazing?
beautiful. It's like a
Wow.
beautiful wooden hoop. We got that with it too, you guys.
Well, there you have it.
So I'm excited. They have now come out and said that they're going to do an Advent box for Christmas. So I've gotten.
Debbie's getting it.
I've written down that I would like to receive the information, but go to the on Instagram historical sampler company, and you can find out anything else you need to know more about that.
That's cute, Mom.
Okay. I also received this week my second installment of the Schoolgirl Sewing Club.
Wow, Mom. Tell me about that.
And this is it comes from Australia.
Of course it does.
And I've opened it, and now I can't. There we go. Okay, I got this one. Remember?
I do remember this.
Now this is the second one.
Improvement follows industry always.
It's
Good
another.
old Evelyn's here.
It's a little tiny. It's a small sampler, and it's the Cruel Gobelin Society.
It's this one.
And I have gotten everything in that box to create that sampler.
Interesting.
Okay, it's
Here's
beautiful.
like this.
Yeah.
The full thing. Is that a full thing?
Yep,
Do you love it, Mom?
I love it. I love it.
It's almost like we're gonna find you at the attic soon.
Maybe so. So anyway, that it comes with
I
everything.
do like their packaging as well. It's very
Yes,
nice.
it's very nice, isn't it?
Yep, it is.
Okay, so I received that this week as well. Okay.
That's cute, Mom.
And so now we'll talk about, because I didn't have a ton of time to sew,
Okay.
but I did. Oh, I stuck it.
You've been preoccupied.
Yeah, I had.
Don't worry, Dad's outside.
Oh, of course he is. Oh dear. People. I'm keeping Dave down is very difficult.
It is.
I don't know what the doctor is going to say tomorrow.
It's
so
gonna be bad.
he should be down.
He's literally freaking watering.
Yeah, and he did yesterday. You guys, he has no pain. They've cut his bone and he feels no pain. He has not taken a Tylenol. He has not taken an Advil.
Yeah.
I mean, pain is good because it makes you.
He's not even walking on his heel like he's supposed to.
I know. I said to him, he has like anyway, I said, you have got to
It's
stop.
gonna be like open.
Anyway, Kefren, here we go.
Okay, sorry.
This is Jardin Privé, and I got
Fille de...
Fille de Nichois.
Thank you.
Okay, I got this guy done,
Yeah.
and then I've gone back
Yeah.
because I need to get some of the others done. So
Oh, you backstitched the duck and it's adorable.
yes, and then I put, this is a hanger. I got that done. I got the little ladybug done. I need to go back and do some of the details.
It's cute though.
But I got the next month done. I believe that was June. So I'm sort of, on the
Yeah,
edge
you're almost
of
caught up.
being caught up, all right? Then I did stitch on
Wow,
this.
Mom, you've really gotten a lot done.
Okay, here is American Welcome. You can show
Okay,
them.
we're doing a Sal with Stitchy Linda.
Stitchy Linda has been...
Debbie has been so bad in not posting on Instagram.
And I'm going to post.
She is. She's going to post.
But here is what I
Mom,
got
this fell out
done.
of the bag. I don't want it. Is this where American Welcome is?
Yep. this is how much I've gotten done.
It's so cute.
I love it, you guys. It's the perfect thing to stitch on in the summer, and I don't know. I really, really like it. It's been a fun thing to stitch.
But Mom, tell me about Debbie's dying to get her hands on the Abby top knot thing that she posted.
Today, you guys, it's the cottage.
I'm finding it.
It's the Cottage Garden series that they've done every month. Kev, do you know?
I know.
Okay, they've done a house every month, Kev. And there was like a castle, and there was like so this one that I saw today from Abby Top Knot Stitcher is this lighthouse. It's their newest one.
It's obviously not coming across great because it's the camera, but
yeah.
It's freaking amazing.
I just saw it today, so
the way they did the light.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
And the whale.
I love the whale, and I love the way the fabric it's on, because that yellow shows up so nicely.
Oh, it's cute, everybody.
So Abby Top Knot Stitcher has it, but Keffy, we should have looked to see what it was.
What is?
Well, it's the Cottage Garden. Oh, I just sent you that.
Yeah, you just sent me a screenshot.
Okay, look up.
I'll look it up.
Okay. It's the one that they're doing it monthly. And they did I didn't want to do every month. I like some of them, but I did really want to. I think it's 12 months of stuff.
Okay.
And
it's shipping out this weekend. You can find Lighthouse and all the fabulous house series at topknotstitcher.com.
Yeah.
Akatakadu.
Does it say, it says the light, well, if this isn't the perfect, I don't know, okay. But you guys know what I'm talking about. The Cottage Garden. Anyway, it's beautiful. I definitely have to do it. So I will do that. Okay. Now, I thought because time has gone by and I've forgotten, but we didn't show this. So this is my finish of 4th of July rules.
And thank goodness you ironed it, or we wouldn't have shown it.
That's right. That's right. I am thrilled with this, and I'm so happy. I love it, Primrose Cottage gals. I really am thrilled with it, and
she did it with one strand.
I did it with one strand on the 32 called for, but and those are the called for colors. But again, the white would have been a little brighter had I used the 2 strands.
Yeah.
And it looks good with 2. I just felt it was too tight.
Yeah.
So I did do it. Okay. Now this is my new
Oh, what's happening?
I did my new
punch needle.
Punch needle. Okay. I can't show that.
No, you can't.
Okay, so I'll take these out. I had this, and I wanted to surprise Kev. It's a Small World.
It's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
I got it out of a coloring book.
Mom, someone asked where you got your hoop from.
Yes, 1, 2, 3 stitch.
Really?
Yes, this is a 7 and 10. Let's just double check that.
It looks like 7 and 10.
They come in different sizes, and I believe, yes, sirree, Bob.
Yeah.
This is the 10,
Yep.
and then this is the 7. They come as a kit.
Okay.
And it's the Morgan lap stand hoop.
Naturally.
$58
Wow.
on 1, 2, 3 stitch.
They're not joking around.
No. So
But it's really nice.
I'm gonna also answer that lady on the thing.
Yeah.
But it's you can get them many places, but I did find it on 1, 2, 3 stitch really rapidly. Morgan lap stand hoop, and there's probably 4 different
Sizes.
combinations of sizes.
Got it.
Yeah. This is the 10 and the 7, okay? And I'm using these colors. I'm basing it off of a cross stitch that just has all.
Oh, those are good colors, Mom.
Aren't they good?
Yes.
So each block will, I'll have different colors.
Oh,
but I did all
that's
these pastels and of course the face in gold, the flags in gold.
Mom.
And I'm really excited. I think so far it looks really cute.
It's really cute.
So I've started that. I wanted you guys to know that.
You should have just been punching next to Dad.
Stabbing. So I don't have to stab other people. Okay, new punch needle. I sent away for the new Chantel's new kit with hands-on design Kathy Haberman.
Thank you.
And I'm excited it's kind of a surprise.
Yeah.
So I will wait to get that, but I have
Is that the one that Chantel posted about?
Yes.
And everyone
yes.
was going nuts over.
Yeah. So I'm supposed to get that. And we talked to Kathy. Well, we emailed back and forth with Kathy.
And we have a retreat with Kathy.
She is set and ready to go for
we're excited.
October retreat, and we're set for that. And we're very excited. She's gonna maybe surprise us too.
Yeah.
So it'll be really fun. We like to have an Oprah moment. We told her, and we want you guys to be a fun surprise for you.
Yeah. I think we're gonna send out a few. We've had a bunch of cancellations
just recently.
So we'll probably be sending out some, what are they called? Invoices soon for people on the wait list.
Yeah. So that is and then we will be getting in touch with the Frenchman.
Oh yeah, everybody's really excited about that.
We've got enough people that I feel like we would have enough to go.
Oh, easily.
And so
people are gonna be begging.
We need to get a hold of him, and then he will dictate when we send out, when you sign up, because he takes the money and he does he does all of that. And so we'll get a hold of him and then let you guys know how.
But I will put the sign up for the France cross stitch retreat down below, and that's for either the last week of November or first week of December.
And we will
2025.
We will firm that up with him for 2025.
Yeah. And then the next big thing, are we announcing it, or
no?
We'll do it next time?
Yeah, we need to do it next time. But we have secured the. We can say that, don't you think?
What?
That we've secured. We have the hotel.
Yes.
For
April's 2025 Stitch West.
Yes, and we've secured that. And then
we have the designer.
And so we will announce that for sure next week.
100%.
Yeah, and then we'll let you know when you're going to sign up for that.
Probably the week after.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So anyway, we will let you know about that. We are going to be at a different venue this year in April in Ogden.
But it is in Ogden.
But it is in Ogden, but it will be a different venue. And should we say the date?
And maybe even a little closer to Shepherd's Bush.
Yeah, a little closer to Shepherd's Bush.
i.e. across the street.
Yeah. So but in the
we're not saying the date.
We're not.
No.
Okay. And then it'll be close to all of those restaurants again.
Yeah. It's in a great location.
Yeah,
you guys have been there and know.
Same location.
It's just at the Marriott.
It's just down the street.
Because, our hotel, we didn't have great experience.
We didn't have a great experience.
But it is a little bit cheaper to be at the other hotel.
Yeah, so. The other hotel is definitely cheaper.
But this one is very, the lobby is stunning.
We went and walked through.
The room is so nice.
Yeah, so I feel really good about it. So anyway, we'll get that information out to you next week.
Yes.
And so Kath is just having a summer with her boys, and they're going to Lagoon all the time. That's a local.
I took the boys to Lagoon by myself today.
Yeah, that was big. That's
scary.
Big. I would be scared too. So,
but you guys, Lincoln is just he's so little, but he's so big.
He wants to ride the big rides, and he would.
Oh,
but
yeah.
You have to be bigger,
But he just goes on all the rides by himself, and me and Maverick just sit and watch him.
Yeah, and Maverick will go on some of them.
He's not loving any of the rides right now.
Isn't he really? Oh, that's interesting.
He did like the car ride.
Okay, but before when you went, he seemed to like it.
I think I traumatized him this morning.
Oh, okay. All right, there you go. Well, there you have it, folks. Anyway,
but other than Lincoln's 4th birthday is coming up.
We've got to discuss that, Kath.
I know.
I can't believe how old he is. Anyway, you guys, someday I should take them. I've taken you before, but I should videotape my walk. I go walking in the morning.
I know. Maybe we should do that tomorrow. Well, I guess we're going to go Lagoon.
It's just behind Lagoon, and I show you the buffalo and the elk. And you can see one of the rides in Lagoon. But anyway, I need to show you that because there is so much cotton from the cotton trees. Yeah. It's crazy out there. But anyway, so I'll have to take you on a little walk some morning. Okay.
All right.
So that's it.
You didn't know that that's what you came for, but it's been exciting.
Yes, it has. It's been hopefully things will settle down. I'm praying that they'll settle down with Dave. Anyway, and that we will, get good news tomorrow. So anyway, thank you so much for being our friends, for spending time with us.
Yes, it's an honor and privilege.
We totally appreciate it. We hope you get a lot of stitching done this week, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye.